really what it comes down to is, how do you feel? Do you feel good? Do you wake up every day and say, I love this life? This is amazing. I love every second of how I'm spending this life. I have work that I love and enjoy, and I feel so excited to do. I feel relaxed. I don't feel burnt out. I don't feel exhausted. I don't feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends. How do you feel when you wake up? If there's a part of you that's saying, I'm tired, I want more, I don't like this, why can't I find my person? If there's any part of you that feels dissatisfied, where you can start is in taking a really good look at your doing and your being and seeing if they're out of balance. You bring those energies more into balance, you will see your world change. That's just another way of approaching what we talked about in the first episode around doing the work, around cleaning the mirror. There is cleaning the mirror when it comes to looking at your past wounds and insecurities and negative memories from your childhood and all these dynamics, everything we talk about. That's part of the work. The other part of the work is, what does my day-to-day look like? Am I balanced between doing and being? How can I bring that into balance? So to give you some, I always like to go very tangible. We talked about being activities earlier, walking without headphones, and I'll give you some more. Driving without music, playing. What would you do as a kid? What lit you up when you were a kid? Cam loves to play NBA 2K. What's your favorite video game? If you feel so called to play it, maybe you judge yourself a little bit. I know Cam did at one time where he was like, should I be a grown man playing video games? Is that acceptable? He was judging himself a lot for wanting to play these games. And that's what we worked on in that period of time where Cam just allowed himself to show up and do what he wanted without any judgment. So whatever that play is for you, maybe that's an instrument, maybe that's drawing, maybe that's going on Neopets. I loved Neopets as a kid. Whatever that is for you, you know what that is for you. Incorporate some element of play into your life. Other being activities, maybe. Cuddling, if you're able, always very good. You can also do it with friends. You can also do it with your family members. Just cuddling or hugging, It's some level of physical touch that just feels good and makes you feel comforted. Going to events or becoming a member of a community where you feel seen and like people know your name and like you're a regular and that you get a hug hello from people. Joining some kind of group, whether it's intramural sport or going on something like my walks here in Austin. Creating spaces where you can just show up and feel comfortable and safe to be yourself.
Creating spaces in which you can feel human again.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it comes down to. Everything we just listed is to remind ourselves that this is part of the human condition. We're human, we're not robots. And creating a lifestyle in which we can be human again. One thing you said is, we're doing all this to promote a certain type of feeling. I think we oftentimes forget that life is very simple and life pretty much is a pattern of feelings taking place. And that dictates the quality of our life on this floating rock.
Yeah.
And so everything we're doing here, everything we talk about in this podcast is to create a life in which desirable feelings take place.
Yeah.
To understand that everything we're experiencing is in fact a choice. And we have the utmost power to regain the human experience we're having through understanding the sequence of events that are taking place to either promote good feelings or promote bad feelings that currently may be happening. And if we can understand that tomorrow, if we want to create a lifestyle to promote the most peaceful, joyful, happy, loving version of ourselves, we can. And the missing piece that we've seen in society recently that's stopping everyone from being able to do that and is currently promoting the opposite is a lack of being.
Mm-hmm.
And not only a lack of being, but the judgment we feel behind being activities.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of time. A lot of people have more free time than ever, but it's a judgment they feel from just doing nothing.
Yeah.
And being themselves, relaxing, resting, that's causing all of their suffering and misery currently. Thank you all for watching the last video. If you want to watch another one, you can click here here or somewhere over here. That's it for today. Sending much love your way.